everyone and welcome back to the channel. It's me, Flipside. Hope you all are doing great. I currently have the Interceptor 650 with me. It's my friend's bike, not my bike. So I've been riding this bike for quite some time right now, and I thought I'll give a short review of the bike. Let's start off with the seating position. So the seating position is quite upright and it's quite nice as well. The foot pegs and the handlebar, everything is set quite nicely and it's very comfortable. I didn't have any issues with the seating position except for the seat, which was quite small and it was quite hard as well. I actually took this bike for a ride till Mysore. I went on the new expressway actually, so the seat was quite uncomfortable. Other than that, the seating position, everything is really good. Next is, let's talk about the wind blast. There's a lot of wind blast on this bike because, as you know, it's like a cruiser. It's not a cruiser type. It's I don't know what do you call these bikes. I don't know what category this falls into, but there's a lot of wind blast on this bike because you're sitting in an upright position. Gets quite annoying if you're going on really long rides because you will be cruising at about 100 or 120 kilometers an hour on this bike, because this bike can do those speeds easily and it can do those speeds all day long. And well, that comes next, which is the engine. The engine is a 650cc dual cylinder engine. It's a parallel twin and it produces about 50 or 47 bhp, I suppose, and about 57 or maybe around 60 Newton meters of torque. I'm not sure of the exact figures, but I'll put it down somewhere here on the screen. You can see that. Well, that gives a lot of power. That is one thing, and it delivers it quite nicely in a very smooth manner. It's not very harsh, or it's not like a sudden burst of power after maybe 2,000 or 3,000 rpm. It's like a steady band of power, so that is quite good. And you already hit 100. See, that's what I told. It is a really fast bike. And before the white line, if you don't want to pay any fines, this engine being a 650cc, it's it's quite it gets quite hot here in between your legs. That is, your thighs get really hot if you're riding this bike in the city. If you're going on the highways, you will not feel that as much as you think. This is a BS6 model, by the way, and there is a crash guard as well. Next is coming to the brakes. The brakes really have a good bite because I think these are Brembo brakes and their bite is really good. And this bike has dual channel ABS, which is very much needed for such a huge bike. Next is the suspension part. Suspension is really good. I mean, I really like the suspension on this motorcycle because it is a quite smooth ride and it doesn't have any issues with it. It's quite nice even in some bad road situations. If you like get the seat changed, then I think this will be a really good motorcycle for going really long distances. The styling of this bike is really nice, and even the exhaust note on this bike is amazing. There are some places where I think it could have been better. That is, your instrument cluster could have been much better than whatever is there here right now, which is just analog sticks. What a guy, bro. It could have been digital. There's very less amount of information even in the digital part. It's a very small one. The next annoying thing is the exhaust end cans. Basically, the end cans sit quite offset to the bike because it's quite outside, and it gets quite annoying when you're going on rides, because I mean city rides. Rest everything about this bike is totally acceptable with me, besides a few things like I said. Other than that, all good with the bike. I have no complaints. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about the mileage part of this bike. This bike gives about 20 kilometers per liter approximately, because I ride it a little hard. That's the reason for it. And this bike is not suitable for the city. It's really good for the highways and long rides. Like I said, city it gets quite hot and there's drastic drop in mileage. On the highways I almost got about 25, I believe, the mileage. It was okay with me. But I did a few speed runs as well. Anything else that I missed? If there is any other questions that you have and you want to ask about this bike, you can please feel free to comment it down below, and also you can ping me on my Instagram ID, which is there on the left side corner. That's the end. Please do like, share and subscribe to the channel, guys. It'll be a great thing that you could do to support me and support the channel. My Instagram ID is there on the left side corner. You can follow me there as well. And don't forget to hit the bell icon for more updates on the next videos. Thank you so much for watching this video up until here. See you guys in the next one. Hey, bye bye. Wait, I totally forgot to show you guys the exhaust note. I'll just stop here somewhere. Wait. That kid enjoyed it. So that was the exhaust note. If you guys want to hear it again, go for it. Well, that's the end, guys. See you. Bye bye.